Shalom, giving all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rawakah Kodash, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Haloim La, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. All praise, glory, and honor is due to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the apostle, great millstone to rule well, that taught us his truth. Peace, love, and blessings also to you, brothers on the highways and byways. Starting with the 144,000. All right. Give it diligence to make a call election sure. And also blessings to the 1/3 that consists of you men, women, and children. Listening, believing, and having faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. I am thy fellow laborer, Kanakala, coming at you once again. Another lesson, Lord's will, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. His lessons edifying and exhorting. Okay. And just basically get into Genesis, the 6th chapter, because when you read in the New Testament, as they call it, okay, the Gospels, let's say Matthew's, okay, it says, as in the days of Noah, so shall it be also the coming of the Son of Man, who they call Jesus Christ, which his true name is Yahweh Shai. All right, he was a Hebrew. He wasn't a Greek, okay? His true name is Yahweh Shai, meaning he saves and he delivers. When you read Matthew's, the 1st chapter, it says, and he shall save his people. They shall call him, it says Jesus in the English, right? But it says, he shall call him Jesus, he shall save. He saves. All right, that's his name. So when you go into the Hebrew, that's Yahweh Shai. Yah, he, Yahweh Shai saves or he delivers. So that's his name. Okay. The scriptures say, what is his name? What is his son's name? If thou can tell. The scriptures also quote or read, there's no other name given unto man that he shall be saved. So there's only one name. Okay. But as in the days of Noah, so shall it be. And we know we're all feeling this. We're all going through it. Okay. Just a wicked world, a selfish world. You know, the only love and unity as you find is within the brotherhood. That's why one of the things the Lord said is denying thyself. You got to deny yourself. And one of the things I want to focus on is this world is just selfish, man. Selfish. Okay, it's a very selfish world. Everybody's looking on how they can come up. Everybody's just worried about themselves. But the Lord said, prefer one another. Basically, esteem one another above yourself. Okay? So the Lord requires you to be selfless. All right? Which goes back to the commandments. Love thy neighbor as thyself. As they say in the world, treat others as you want to be treated. Plain and simple. Okay, you won't want nobody trying to get over on you. You don't want nobody crossing you. So you shouldn't cross anyone else. But enough talking, I'm going to get right here. Genesis, the 6th chapter, 5th verse. So the first couple verses goes into the giants. And that's a whole nother topic for another lesson. If you want to go into that topic, just search up GMS, the 6th chapter breakdown, or GMS Giants breakdown. You're going to find something on that, all right? That's another topic for another lesson. Genesis 6 and 5, it says, and God saw, the Most High Yahweh saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. So let's read it in NLT. It says, the Lord observed the extent of human wickedness on the earth, and he saw that everything they thought or imagined was consistently and totally evil. And that's what we see today. Okay, we're focusing more on the selfishness of the society, man. Nobody's looking out for nobody, which is prophecy. Once again, in end times, the scriptures say, So just like in this Genesis 6, that's once again is being prepared to the time of Noah. The love of many shall wax cold. Okay? So everybody's out for them, looking out for themselves. The courtesy, the generosity, all right? The sympathy is all gone. Okay? And you can thank the wicked elites for this, because when you go into the banking system, all right, because that your local bank, they get money from the central banks. The central bank, all right, it's in every country, and basically, your local banks, whether it's Achievia, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, whatever corporation bank you have, they get their money from the central bank. Okay, and they're charged usury, which the scriptures speak about. Usury. We'll come back to Genesis 6, because really, it all stems back to the devil, man. All right, the devil. Exodus 22 and 25. It says, if thou lend money to any of my people that is poor by thee, thou shalt not be to him as an usurer, neither shalt thou lay upon him usury. Verse 25 in NLT. If you lend money to any of my people who are in need, do not charge interest as a money lender would. Okay. And let's get it. Proverbs, we'll go back to Genesis 6. But Proverbs 29 and 1, it says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. So we know the small hats, which are the bankers, that 1% that people talk about, when they give this money out, okay, as we go into, as I say, that when the prices go up, you think that these corporations are going to take the hit? No, they're going to transfer that increase or that tax to the consumer. They're not going to take the hit. Because why? The people above them, ultimately going back to the elites, the top, they're charging them usury. So what they do is they take that same burden, if you will, and they pass it down to the guy at the bottom. Okay, so when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. The people are not rejoicing. There's a cry, all right, in the planet right now. Let's focus on America. There's a cry in Babylon the Great, aka America, for financial stability. Everybody's the taxes is going up, the cost of living is going up. Okay, but it all stems back to the heads, who's in leadership, who's in authority, the wicked. So the people are mourning, man. Okay, because of the usury. Is usury. So once again, that debt is just transferred, man. So they charge interest. All right. Even if you got good credit, you're still gonna be charged some form of interest. Okay. Because why? Your bank, they get the money from the central bank. The central bank is taxing them, so they're gonna put it on you. Okay, that's just how it works. Because the wicked beareth rule, man. So the people are mourning. So what that does, it's a domino effect. What that does is that causes everyone to just be in this selfish and wicked mentality. So Genesis 6 and 5, and God saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. So it's always thinking, what can I benefit from this guy? What can I get out of him? What can I extract from him? Definitely, you think about these women. What can they extract from them? They're looking for the highest bidder. And then even when you go into buying product or being sold something, you go buy a car, there's dealer fees. The car, whatever the car, let's say the car is $10,000. By the time you end up going with dealer fees, the car is $12,000. Let's say the car is $30,000. By the time you're done with the dealer fees, they add in the car $34,000. Okay? And it's a reason why that is happening, because the people up top are taxing them. So they got to just transfer. Once again, the consumer is the one that suffers. And the consumer is majority of the people. So you got a small percentage of the people that's living good and happy, and majority of the world, billions of people, are suffering. Okay? The small hats. It says in verse 6, Genesis 6:6, and it repented the Lord that he had made man on the earth, and it grieved him at his heart. And the Lord said, I will destroy man whom I have created from the face of the earth, both man and beast and creeping thing, and the fowls of the air, for it repented me that I have made them. Okay? But as you read verse 8, but Noah found grace in the eyes of the Lord. So the Lord saved 8 people. So here it is. We're in the same scenario. Let's see if we can pull it up real fast. Salakia. And I'm just going off the spirit with this. Matthew should be, or Luke, Matthew 24:38. It says, for as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating, drinking, merry, and giving into marriage until that day that Noah entered the ark, and they knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Okay? And we went into detail, we went into depth, we went into the history of what was going on in the days of Noah. Matthew doesn't specifically speak about it, but Matthew had the records. Okay? These disciples, all right, the men that walked with, these records, they have the records what was going on. So he didn't need to thoroughly go into detail what was happening in the days of Noah, because it was already spoken about in Genesis, the Torah. All right? So he's saying, as in days Noah. So what you do, you go and read. Scripture say all things are written for our learning. So you go and read what was happening during the days of Noah, as we just read, opening up. Men's heart continually wicked, man, and evil. Why? I had one precept. Ecclesiastes 27. And I'll start from the top. Many have sinned for a small matter, and he that seeketh for abundance will turn his eyes away. As a nail sticketh fast between the joinings of the stones, so doth sin stick close between buying and selling. Okay? The love of money between buying and selling. People, definitely you think about cars, man. Or houses, whatever you think about buying and selling. Okay? Sin. As a nail sticketh fast between the joints of the stones, so does sin stick close between buying and selling. You think about just the products in America. You know, a lot of those products is made in China, where it costs a couple cents or $1 or $2 to produce it, but then they come over here and they sell it for hundreds of dollars or triple, quadruple, whatever it was made for. That's wicked, man. You know? Completely wicked. Or somebody trying to sell you a car, knowing something's wrong with the vehicle, okay? But they try to get as much money out of you as possible. You know, asking what's wrong. Oh, nothing wrong. The car's running perfect. You know, a month or two later, a couple of weeks later, the car just breaks down on you. You know, so the sin sit close between buying and selling, because what all people worry about is coming up. You know, very rarely you find someone genuine. You go to the shop, the mechanic shop, to get an oil change. You're leaving with a $200 bill. Because why they're trying to just see how much money they can just extract from you, man. It's just a wicked ass world, you know, and it's all because the elites, man, those that are in authority, they put that burden on the banks, all right, and all these corporations. They borrow from the banks, so now that burden is on the corporations, and the corporations aren't going to take the hit, so they put the burden on the consumers. So we're all just pressed. This devil has to be removed, man. Okay? This devil got to be removed, man. 1 Timothy 6:10, for the love of money is the root. Matter of fact, let's get it in this, because it might say something. Might break it down better in the NLT. Let's read the NLT first off. 1 Timothy 6:10. For the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil. Remember, it's the love of money. So people love money so much that they'll screw you over in a deal just to get the money out of you, knowing damn well they basically effing you over. The root of all kinds of evil. You want to see someone's true colors, or whatever the case may be. Put some money in the midst. You got true friendship, or whatever the case may be. You believe to be true. Put some money in the midst. Then people's true colors will reveal themselves, who they really are. Okay? That love of money, man. For the love of money is the root of all kinds of evil. And some people craving money have wandered from the truth, from true faith, and pierced themselves with many sorrows. Okay, they get caught up in that money. Remember, the Lord said you cannot serve God and mammon. Either you will hate one and love the other. But those that are in authority has made this world completely dependent on that money. Okay? Made them completely dependent on that money. When if we were self-sufficient, right? You grew your own food. You had a well where you drew water. Okay, you were self-sufficient. And what need would it be for money? All right? Because why you need money, what, to buy food? To buy resources, whatever. You know, clothes, wood, you know, whatever the case, you know, in the ancient world, to build a house or whatever the case. But if you were self-sufficient, you had your own land where you can cut down your trees, build a house out of the wood. You wouldn't have to go to the grocery store. You go to the back, you slaughter a cow or a lamb or whatever, chicken. You got your veggies. You growing your vegetation. You got that there. You got a well, you drawing water. So why would you need money? But this world, that's why the government has it. Those are they're in a position of authority. They have it where you dependent on them, so where you need the money to transfer to, so like you basically obtain these items, man. So that's why people are chasing out the money, because the more money they have, the more resources they can obtain. Okay, so this is completely selfishness and cutthroat out here. All right, that's why Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, he has you already prepped to receive his great it's like, yeah, I'm in the wrong chapter. He has you prepped already to receive this, man. It's Revelation 13:16. And he called it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. And that's the C-hip, okay? CHIP. And that no man might buy or sell, save that he that have the mark or the name of the beast or the name of his name. So you ain't gonna be able to buy or sell without this, man. So people, once again, people are so selfish, they're gonna be worried about themselves, worried about saving themselves, worried about getting over, worried about being better than him. They're gonna be right for this, man. May Yahweh Shai destroy this current world, man, this age, man. And it's just made people just so, wicked, man. It's just selfish, just worried about money, worried about just scheming. Once again, every man's continually, heart is continually wicked, man. Evil. Money, 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 man. That's what it's all about. People will kill you, man, for money. But that's the way the rulers of those in authority has made this world. Okay, nobody willing to take that loss, man. I ain't taking no L this time. I'm not taking no more L's. Everybody want to be up. So, that's pretty much all I had. Lord willing, that I find to next time, giving all praises to Yahweh Shai. That one to Apostle Great Millstone, peace, love, and blessings also to you. The elect, man, 144,000, starting with them, pushing this word. Blessings to 1/3 of Israel. Shalom.